Good morning. Today is October 10th. It's Canadian Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to any Canadian viewers. It's 10:45 a.m., a little later than we usually do this. It's also 10 degrees outside this morning. Good morning. Let's start with an update on Tree E. Look at the beautiful fall colors. The sun is like glaring right at me, so I can't actually see what I'm filming.
It's really orange and red on this side.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look from the other side. But you can see that lovely bald spot right there. But for some reason, our tree hasn't really changed colors as much as like the neighbor's trees of the same species. All right.
This is my tribute to the Queen.
Aww.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
So, should we start with this guy here?
Sure.
Our basil.
Let me come over.
I cut it to shreds because it's October and
Yeah.
the leaves that were coming in were kind of not usable anyway, so I just cut it down.
Mm.
These won't be perennials, so this will be empty for the winter.
Mhm.
I'll probably just leave it like this and just pull it next year.
Yeah. We might go get some more at the nursery next year like we did this year. Growing from seed didn't go as well as the ones that we bought.
Actually, the ones in the back grew pretty good.
Yeah,
I
that's
might
true.
do seeds.
Yeah, I was surprised that the stems of basil got so woody. I had no idea.
Yeah, they're pretty thick.
All right.
The rosemary was crazy bushy, but
Yeah.
we cut it down.
We
I
just
wanted
cut
to
it down.
save it for the winter, and we still will try.
Yeah,
See
I'm
if
not
it
sure if it'll
survives.
survive through the winter or not.
But I was bringing it in the garage, so not
It was like
save it from frost.
a foot and a half tall.
We got a whole bunch
Oh yeah.
to dry it up. Will last us more than the winter.
Yeah. Ooh, sorry if that wind is making a loud noise.
It's actually nice with the trees.
Yes, it feels very nice.
It's about 8 degrees.
It's 10.
This is it's 10 then.
Yep.
It's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. You couldn't hear me when I did my introduction. I said all that already.
Okay, so these are the perennials, and again, these weird things grew. Again, trying to grow, but
Yeah.
maybe it'll give it a better start next year.
Yeah.
These are annuals, so we'll probably may plant something else next year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, like perennial-wise instead of annual.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna fill the bed in a little bit more because it was looking very sparse this year. So.
All the violets are gone, of course.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good year in this front bed, actually. But we talked about that last time. Anyway, that's what's left of the chamomile. Oh, you've switched these two. In the last video, this one was over there.
Yeah,
Oh, it is so overblown.
just because
Sorry about the lighting.
it's actually, look at these little seeds growing in the bottom. Why is that?
Oh,
Seedlings.
yeah, because this is, as far as I know, this is how you plant new ones.
Interesting.
So I expected that they would come back next,
We'll see. We'll
Spring.
leave it then.
but I wasn't expecting those to sprout. Whoops.
I switched it because they're seeing if the oregano would grow some more.
Yeah.
It's in my shadow, but
That's my shadow too. So let's see oregano.
we'll probably pull the rest of the sage to burn, not to eat.
Oh yeah. We don't really eat sage that much.
Look at our red.
And then this was chamomile as well. That was the one that came back from last year. Those ones I planted.
Yeah.
myself.
Didn't get as woody, but look at our
Look
red
at the blueberry
tree.
bushes.
Blueberry
like-
bush.
Gotten all fancy for fall. How cute.
It's
so,
really red. From
Yeah. I'm just going to take a look at the tree from this angle here. So you can see it's a lot more red on the side. Which makes sense, I guess. It gets more sun.
So we had a cold spell where there's a frost warning last week. Was it this? Yeah, last week. And so I quickly ran out and like cut whatever tomatoes I could save, even though they were green. And I don't think we got the frost because the next morning I didn't notice any frost on the ground and the plants were fine. So I think it was just below, just above 0.
All right, let's head to the back.
So we haven't had our first frost yet.
No, we usually don't until a few more weeks from now. Oof, I just fell off the curb. No bunnies this time?
They might be getting ready. So, look at the
Shut up.
ginger. It's doing okay. There's 3, and this one's really little, but...
Ginger's like a tropical plant though, so
Is it? I thought it does well in cold weather. I don't know, we'll see.
I think you're thinking of garlic.
Maybe. I'll probably pull these just after the first frost, maybe. Look, this one's
Just
growing
to see
up,
if we
though.
got anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was basically just to amend this area to grow something next year.
Yeah, it was just, I had ginger stumps from work, so thought I'd plant them.
Purple guys still do.
Yeah, which is funny. I wasn't expecting that at all. Out of all the ones in the pots, he did the best.
Yeah.
It has no
Are
gender.
we gonna go over here or do the box?
It's a bad habit of mine.
Grass is really gnarly. I gotta cut it.
Or just rip it up.
Poppies look this.
Yeah,
These guys. Nasturtiums. Ah! Sorry. That was a spider. We're
yeah,
just letting
spiders
them...
really like this plant, I've noticed, because I took this one up onto the deck and I was like cutting out dead bits, and there was like 3 spiders that dropped out on me. But I got quite a few pods. Ooh, there's like, I don't know if you're gonna focus on that or not. There is a little like orb web in there. Cute. Yeah, I got like between the planter box and this one and the ones in the bed, I got like 35 little seed pods. And they're inside drying. So there's one here, another one back there. They're still very green though. Oh, look at there, stuff.
Ringo's kind of...
Ooh, wow.
burgundy.
That's unusual because usually these trees just stay green and then kind of shrivel. They don't really turn color, but that's
Poor Ringo, though, I think because
Looks
he's
dead.
in this corner. He's not dead.
no. I'm saying he looks dead.
Oh. In this corner, it's near the fence where the squirrels run, so he gets attacked by squirrels
Yeah.
a lot. Whereas, look at the difference.
Yeah. Actually, you know
Pingo.
what? I don't think he's supposed to look like this.
Yeah, last year they did the same.
Okay. But I was gonna say, remember I showed you that really nice Red Delicious that was on the back there? There was just one Red Delicious. I was sitting inside at the kitchen table, which is right in here, and I saw a squirrel jump down, take a bite out of it, and then I like opened the door and I was like, get out of my yard. And then I came out and I was like, oh, maybe I can salvage some of it. And I like cut off his little bite mark and I cut into the apple and it was like rotten inside. But I noticed the Red Delicious branch only had one Red Delicious on it, and now that whole branch it has been looking dead
Yeah.
for like the past month.
Yeah.
So I actually don't think that branch is gonna survive. We'll see.
That's always been the weakest branch of the tree.
Yeah.
However, it did have other apples. I just cut them early because they had holes in them or whatever.
Mm.
But it always has a few sleeves. But I think it'll come back.
We'll see.
Definitely not as
Ringo's,
healthy as.
Ringo's not looking so healthy. But last year, Pingo was not looking very healthy,
Yeah.
and Pingo looks fantastic this year. Who knows? Okay. Where would you like to start for your beds? Let's start with this one because we always do.
Okay, look at the kale.
Oh, wow.
Our experimental fall kale.
Yeah.
We'll see how big they get. They're supposed to get really big, right?
Oh, you still have a potato left.
Yeah, I have 2 potatoes left.
Huh.
I'm waiting till the very end.
And were you gonna plant some bok choy or no?
No,
Were you gonna plant any beans or anything to amend the soil for over winter?
no, nothing.
Nothing.
Unless, well, I don't know. I haven't decided, but I have nothing in there right now.
Yeah.
Oh look, these peas are pretty much at the end. I've been pulling 1 or 2 here and there. I've been doing less watering because it's been more damp lately.
That
And,
potato doesn't look very good.
No, yeah, I know. Those are, I could probably pull them soon, but I'll just leave them. I'm not expecting much from them anyway.
Alright.
Hey, look, there's one red. It's a really big leaf, actually. It's the biggest leaf I've ever seen on. Interesting.
Look at all the way up to the edge of the window. Almost.
Really impressed with the rose bush. It almost looks like a tree this year.
Yeah, we'll come back to that in a minute.
Here's the tomatoes.
So you still have a few?
Yes, there are lots, actually.
Did you do you have a count of how many tomatoes you get? Or not really?
I do. It's in my phone, but
Like individual tomatoes, you know how many?
yeah, of each brand, of each
Oh, wow, look at
kind.
you. Super
Yes.
organized.
Yes. Of each of the 3
Good.
varieties I planted.
There's another big orb web right here. You won't be able to see, but I don't know if you can see. A little spider guy. But I
So-
wanted to show you. We have like an entire plate full ripening inside right now. And
Yeah,
then
the ones I pulled,
how many freezer bags do we have in the freezer?
4 or 5, no more.
We're supposed to be making sauce, and I don't know if we'll get to it.
Yeah, we do. What do you mean?
I don't know. Ooh, this one has a ton of pods. Look at those.
Oh yeah.
Let's come down in here. Look at how big those flowers are.
So far it's weird because these are so high, and it's not like a squirrel can jump into here, but they've left the tomato below. They haven't jumped in here.
Good. I cannot see at all what I'm filming right now.
Come this side.
I will, but I just want to. These ones are really big.
Yeah. I guess the ones in the middle died.
It's funny because like the big ones seem to be like a lighter orange, and the smaller ones are like the dark orange color.
Because we had some in the middle, I guess they died. I don't even know where they are now. What the heck?
They're gone.
Did I pull them out?
Yeah,
No.
probably. Anyway,
Weird.
all right, last box.
So I pretty much ravaged this as well. I did the last of the dehydrating
Yeah.
of the mint, lemon. These will come back strong next year.
Yeah.
I might cut it even down even more, just throw some in the
Yeah, you can.
But
Because it doesn't regrow
oof.
from the stems.
But look at this.
It grows from the ground.
These are healthy lemons in the bottom.
Oh, yeah, it's a good color. Remember, because I was saying before that these other ones were really pale? And they weren't a good color. This is closer.
Sorry, but look, one of the cosmos came out. Is trying to come out.
Well, that's grown a ton since the last video. Who knew that cosmos were like so bushy? I thought they were like delicate little stalks. But that's
So-
like, look at the size of that stem.
I've cut all the basil in here too.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones in the back. Because they're kind of, they're too big, so this lettuce couldn't get much sun. I don't think it gets much sun in it. Obviously, look at how little it is compared to that one in the back.
And then, wow, look at these carrots. So you're going with my mom's tip and waiting for the frost
Yeah.
to sweeten them?
Yep. I'm impressed with the late lettuce that we planted. We should get, there's a lot of bees. We should get some good heads, I think.
What kind is this? Buttercrunch?
No, I think it's romaine.
It's very pale.
Yeah. It's not grocery store.
Look at the how close together these carrots are. It won't focus because it's too bright out here.
Ooh, this one looks.
Should have come out earlier.
This one's okay. I'm gonna pull this one right now. You wanna watch?
Sure. Let me
Step
come
up.
to the other side because I can't see anything.
It's actually coming above the soil. So we'll see. I know. So when I spread the seed down for the carrots, I just sprinkle them randomly. Well, not randomly in a row, but I don't go 1, 1, 1, 1. And then I guess I should thin them out, but I don't. So sometimes the carrots are too close together, so they sense their growth a little bit. But whatever. That's a good one. I did different varieties this year, 3 different varieties. All right. Looks like we're having carrots today with some leftover Thanksgiving.
Today is Thanksgiving, but we had our dinner yesterday.
And look at pretty good. I'm really impressed actually. We're getting a lot of good carrots.
Good.
I'm trying to cover that up. The soil is really dry. I gotta water. See as we're doing this.
Put your hand down so you can see the size.
Oops.
So, they're good thickness.
Yep.
Super long though.
No. It's alright.
But yeah, look at all those. We'll have a ton.
We will.
All right.
Here's the other potato. Bucket. And actually, I'm warm in this sweater.
The sun. Yeah.
It's trying to do its thing.
So, I guess the peas did get a little taller. Never flowered, but I wasn't expecting them to really.
No.
We planted them too late.
The peas, out of all the ones, don't like the cold that much. I noticed my peas over there and your peas, as soon as the weather turned, they didn't grow that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was too late to flower.
That's fine.
And it started to shrivel.
I just wanted them as like a cover for the
But
deck.
it did grow because I put 2 more rings up. 2 more from the last video.
Yeah. But they're supposed to be like, like a little shade for this area, but I haven't been out here for like a
We'll
month.
see. This, next year they'll get taller than this, for sure. These guys.
That was a fail. That never happened. I came out the other day and there's this little hole here and there's dirt all over the deck.
Yeah, because the
Somebody
squirrels go through it.
Jumped in, had a little feast, but it's fine. At least someone's getting some use out of it.
The,
So-
oh, okay. The chocolate mint looks like it came back too a little bit.
Yeah.
I was gonna say next year, I think poppies might not be container plants, flowers. We'll have to put them maybe in the ground
Maybe.
because it didn't go well in here and it didn't go that well in the pot.
It could have been a dead pack though too.
Yeah.
I have some seeds from my mom, so maybe they'll be better. Look at all the pods. Lots and lots. So we'll be able to grow lots of nasturtiums next year too, which is good because I really like these. Like, screw eating them, but they're pretty to look at. They're a really nice color and they just, I don't know, I can see them from my spot inside the kitchen. And they're just nice to look at. Lots of pods. That actually grew. I thought it was gonna die because it was so wet.
It did. It's trying to grow one flower. We'll see.
Oh, I was gonna close up look at these. Hold on.
Yeah, a lot more buds. Maybe they'll grow. We have couple more weeks of warm and lots of sun.
Jake will be happy. Lots. All right.
This
Come
crazy rose bush. It's my
swing
pride and
over this
joy.
way. Rosita as your bride and joy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks really good, actually. Because last time, there's a lot of new leaf growth, and there were just a bunch of buds, but now you can see
Look at these ones.
full-blown flowers.
I love how new growth is signified by
Red.
red.
Yeah.
So obviously if you don't go out all the time or if you don't measure, it's up to here, then you can actually physically see it grew like a foot or it grew whatever
Yeah.
from the last time you were out. You should take some rose petals.
Yeah. The only thing is with hybrid tea roses, they don't smell
I really like
really, so I can't really do much with them. They just look nice.
I wasn't a rose person to begin with, but I really like the roses, and I really like how even when the roses fall on the ground, it's really pretty.
Yeah. I just totally walked into that. Oops. So you can see those die back quite a bit, so to the point where they almost like disappear. Ew. Okay, this is like covered with a web, and I just like stepped in that. So
It reminded me
Yuck.
of the webs in St. George and those trees.
yeah. All right, we'll just look at the deck, and then we're pretty much done. No change with the hyssop hummingbird mint. The thyme is even more dead, but I don't know. Recently, I really like the look of dead things. That sounds weird, but I mean, like, you know, the natural cycle of plants going to sleep and like whatever. I don't know. It's got a beauty to it. Wow, that really got bleached a lot. And then the chocolate mint. I should bring this inside soon. I said I was going to bring the thyme inside. I think I'm just going to leave it. This needs water.
Yep.
All right. It's been very windy lately. So we've been enjoying this, which is nice because I've been sleeping with the bedroom window open so I can hear that. Hopefully we're not annoying the neighbors. And these lights are going to have to come down soon because they don't stay up for winter.
No, they won't.
So,
They enjoy them.
I don't know, like a month more. I don't mean soon, like within a few days. I mean soon, like, yeah. There you can see the neighbor's garden as well. Or borrowed scenery. Okay, so look, the neighbors have been having a party. That's why I don't feel too bad about my wind chimes. Okay, let's look at the garden for this tour. Next time you see it, there'll probably be no plants left.
Yeah. Actually, you can video me maybe doing the cleanup.
The last video just went up this morning. Same as last tour. I went up the morning of the one the day
That's
that I
good.
filmed
Good
it.
timings.
But yeah, life gets a little busy and a little crazy, and this is just for my own benefit anyway. If anybody's watching and enjoys it, that's great. But you know, I do what I can. But I'm not gonna stress myself about it.
It's warm.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go out to get the wood for the garden
Today?
bed today.
Okay.
So what we're planning to do, and we saw some fallen trees down in a secret area that is our favorite now.
Our path.
Fallen trees that we're going to use to frame a little wild garden patch. But I was thinking to do it this year because of our compost is actually doing pretty good. It might not look like that. When I turn it, it'll be all like black and there's lots of worms in there. And for the winter, I was gonna research what to do for a winter shed. Just wrap it up and put it in the garage because you don't want frost or snow on it. So I was thinking maybe just to dig out the wildflower patch that we're gonna do, the 8 feet or 10, 12 feet, and then just throw it in there. So that even if it doesn't turn into compost per se, it'll still help. It'll be growing. We'll grow the flowers on top of it.
Okay.
And which I didn't think. Remember all of those, the tree outside, all of the twigs that were like, I didn't cut them up. I didn't like shred them or whatever. I just threw them in there. I didn't think they would break down, but they're like gone.
Impressive.
So it's good.
Yeah. So he mentioned the path that we go on, which I mentioned before is like a couple blocks over that way. I mentioned before that he has a YouTube channel, but I didn't say what it was. So it's called Walk with Jay, and he does walking tours of like just, you know, areas in Toronto or whatever. But he did one on the path, but it's not posted yet.
No, it's gonna be soon.
But we filmed it like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because you're working on your Toronto stuff right now. When that goes up, maybe I'll link it.
Nice.
So, okay, that's it for the early autumn garden tour.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving edition. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the day.